American Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chase. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Broncos offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Off he goes. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Aztecs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The offense lining up for a first down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Back open in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On second down, he'll fire. He's got an open man. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Oh, look out! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Quarterback moving. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, wants to throw. He's got his man. At the 35, he's got room.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him, down goes the quarterback. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. It's complete to the right. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, San Diego State, 7.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Made a defender miss. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. And the Aztecs are marching down the field. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
DB's right up on the receivers. They go to the ground. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hard running there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Aztecs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs!
It's just so nice to have a signal backer who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
49. Set to kick this one away.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bates. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Brings up second down.
6th play of the drive coming up. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They want to just keep throwing it. A shot toward the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the connection. They'll immediately call timeout. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. These DBs going to give a little cushion. It's complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A first down for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gaines. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On the run, it's Gaines. At the 40, there he goes. Open runway ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead.
Boise State, 14.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Here's the handoff. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's O'Neal. Release to the back. It's complete. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Gaines. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Gaines. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. He's right on target. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Broncos!
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
San Diego State, 28. Boise State, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. with the catch. It's Gaines. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Motion from the offense. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
No other words. That was just a terrible throw. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Looking to buy time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's got his man. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. And the Broncos have a first down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this. Be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a. He can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this: I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Got his man on the right. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Gaines. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Touchdown Broncos! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Catch in the middle, it's Nolan. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. These corners going to give them some space. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unload. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this to lock things up late. Smashes it between the uprights. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Boise State.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Boise State! And they grab the lead here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Boise State 38, San Diego State 31.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Powers through the defender. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, San Diego State. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more of a team? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
At the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to get to him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease. It's Gaines. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now 3rd down, and they just don't want to move backwards to give their kicker a chance to win it in OT. He makes a grab. stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on 1st and goal in overtime. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly. A game winner. What a finish in double overtime.
Boise State.
I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.